Well, it looks like the Tory leadership election is going to come down to either Rishi Sunak or Penny Mordaunt. What an embarrassment of riches. That's right, Rishi Sunak, a man who's plunged us into economic catastrophe and spent what appears to be several months plotting to oust Boris in a coup so that he could take the top job, backstabbing the very man who gave him the high ministerial position of Chancellor in the first place. Sunak is quite clearly a scheming and ruthless individual, which on a personal level is fairly repugnant, but might be exactly what we need from a Prime Minister. And there is an argument to make Sunak Prime Minister. He's the one who's dragged this country into economic turmoil. He should be forced to stick around and drag us back out of it, or take responsibility if he fails. Who knows how Penny Mordaunt's ended up this close to being Tory leader, given her seeming lack of credentials and experience. Her career highlights include Secretary of State for Defence, Minister of State for Trade Policy, contestant on ITV reality show Splash, and magician's assistant. Lord Frost, the former Brexit chief negotiator, has suggested she's not really prime ministerial material, as she underperformed while working as his junior on Brexit negotiations. But hey, let's give her a chance. We've not hit rock bottom yet, and she could be the woman to take us there. Whichever of these two chances end up with the top job, it's a disaster for Labour. For all of their woke posturing, it will be the Tories with a British Asian or female Prime Minister, whilst Labour are stuck with an ineffectual middle-class white bloke with all the charisma of a bin slug. If Sunak becomes Prime Minister, it will also be a disaster for British comedians, who've spent years now lining their pockets with BBC money by simply regurgitating their one-note routine about Tories being racist on every panel show that will have them. They're suddenly going to have to ditch their entire act and actually learn how to write a joke. But whoever ends up as Prime Minister, we can all safely assume that they're just going to be another WEF puppet, continuing to destroy us all financially with sneaky net zero levies on every aspect of our lives. It's nice to know that in this ramshackle remnants of a nation, we can still rely on evil globalists to make our lives miserable while they're slurping down children's blood.